So as you've seen from the thumbnail, this is a Disneyland video. You might be expecting hope and joy and all the things that Disneyland says. But no, I've been trying to get a ticket for Disney Sea. They have certain tickets that are half price after 5 PM. That's perfect for me because I just like to explore. The website is not great at achieving that aim. So I tried for about an hour to get a ticket through the website. It crashes a few times. You know, that happens. And then it doesn't accept any of my credit cards because they're Western, but it says sign up here if you're not Japanese, so it should work, but it doesn't. So the backup option is convenience stores are very convenient. I've been to 2 convenience stores to try and get tickets. One, Disney was greyed out. The other one, it was just not listed as an option. The other, Disney was there, but not with discount tickets. So I'm on my way to the 3rd convenience store now, just to try and get tickets for the magic, which isn't feeling very magical right now. Okay, so 2 more convenience stores down. And by the way, it's past midnight. You have to be grateful for Japan that I have 4 convenience stores, 2 Family Marts, a Rawson's and a 7-Eleven within 2 minutes that I can walk to try this out. I feel grateful. Feel sorry that that's what workers have to do. But I mean, while it's here, we take advantage of it. So I managed to figure out my answer. But yeah, none of those are any good. One did have tickets, but it was only for full price tickets. And I kind of don't want to spend over twice as much money. And then another, I did ask a Japanese employee with my broken Japanese what was going on, and they were very helpful. They said it looks like they were sold out because it was greyed out. So that's the convenience store option out. The online option's out because it doesn't like my cards. I might just... Is Disney dead? I'm just walking back now and imagining if I was in the UK and at 1 AM decided I wanted to go and do literally anything outside other than like go to a nightclub, and it'd be like, nope. Basically everything's closed, maybe a Tesco if you're lucky. So that feels pretty crazy that I just decided to go out at 1 AM and do regular things. But I mean, I can't actually do them. So it's just a wasted trip, at least I know now. So, update, I don't even want to go anymore, but I do. So my card doesn't work on the English website. So I sign up with the Japanese website and put my card in, and it works, even though the name doesn't match the account name. And then I go back onto the English site and put the same card details in there. It said it didn't work. And now it works. I may be going insane, but hopefully Disney is worth the insanity. Hello, yes, you read that right. This is in fact not clickbait. You can go from central Tokyo to Disney and back for less than 40 American dollars. But as you might expect, there are 2 major catches that go along with that. As it happens, I'm doing it for the first time today. So you can come along with me and see if you think those catches are worth it.
Editor's note, while I was walking around the park, I discovered there were in fact 3 catches, not 2. I'll get onto that catch near the end of the video, once I actually realise what it is.
So the first catch should be somewhat obvious from my surroundings. This doesn't look like Central Tokyo, and it's certainly not Disneyland. While it's a smaller saving, trains are something you want to consider, because $40 is a really tight budget. To get from Central Tokyo to Japan, there's 3 different train lines you need to take from most destinations. And each of these will cost about 200 yen, $2 each. But as it so happens, my affordable accommodation, which I recommend in another video by the way, happens to be next to this line. I've forgotten the name right now. Tozai line. And the Tozai line goes all the way out of Tokyo into the Edogawa district. And as you can see, it looks quite different. And the big catch is that this is over an hour away from Disneyland. Now, myself, I really enjoy walking and seeing different things. And as you saw from that brief little screenshot, I'm having a walk along the river with architecture I would never have seen otherwise, all these interesting Japanese boats. And I love that. So this is actually an upside for me. It's only about 250 yen, and then it gives me this great walk as well. But you might be thinking as your next question, I don't want to wake up that early and then do an hour's walk and then go to Disneyland all day. Well, that's where the bigger catch comes in. You might choose to get a closer train to save you a few hundred yen, and I wouldn't blame you for it. But there's big savings to be had elsewhere. It is quite a big one, that means it's not appropriate for every Disney fan, but it is on occasion even so, and it is especially good for me. See, the thing I really like about theme parks is just the theme, the walking around them, seeing the architecture. I'm less fussed about the rides, I still want to go on some, but it's not the main draw for me. I'd be happy just walking around for a discounted ticket, which is basically what you get with a few rides thrown in. Because the catch is the time you can spend there. This ticket cost, the ticket I'm going with today, what? I didn't even put the mode on. This fancy camera I got is supposed to lock onto my face, but doesn't seem interested. Like, what's over there? I mean, like, it's great, but I guess it's more interesting than me. Catch is the time that you can go to the park. Normally, the park opens quite early and you can spend all day there. But for the price of 4,800 yen, which is about $35, you can go in from 5 PM onwards if you book in advance. This gives you, depending on the park's opening times, 4 or 5 hours in the park, which is enough to walk around and see everything, which is what I want to do. If that's something you're interested in, and that means you get a chance to explore the surrounding area, this might be for you. And if you're thinking that's not long enough to spend in a Disney park, it does give you some flexibility as well. Depending on what your itinerary is, you might decide to spend a full day in both parks for full price. And then if you really want to go back for that one ride you missed, you don't have to pay the full amount. You can choose to instead pay the discounted rate if you come a bit later and do something else with your day. And that's it for the clickbaity part. Now I'm actually just going to go and enjoy myself. If you still want to watch at that point, come and see what I get up to. Or if you want to see what this kind of walk entails, because obviously it's not for everyone, but I'm really enjoying it. So, let's go. Just to reiterate, you get to save money by walking on beautiful roads like this. Yes, it's not Disney. It gives you an excuse to see parts of Japan that you're not going to see otherwise. And whether you're here on holiday or whether you live here, when else are you going to walk down this road unless you particularly live in this area? Never, right? But this is just, it's just such a lovely view. So like, yes, I'm going to Disney, but yes, I'm going to walk next to this first, because like, I just love these jagged rocks in water. I don't know why. I just adore it. So Disney can wait. It's the little moments like this that make me just smile, just being around just parts that no one else is seeing on their typical trip to Japan. Just having a good old walk. I just literally just stand there and I'm walking and I just smile to myself and I'm like, I think it's very rare that I was just chilled and just started smiling in my whole life. Many things to be happy for, but it's a different feeling. Oh, and you know, I forgot the third catch, so I hope anyone wanting to just find information about the tickets is still watching, because this ticket's only valid during weeknights. There is a weekend version, but it's slightly more expensive, but you can also enter slightly earlier. So it depends exactly how much time you want, but you don't just need to assume you get the regular ticket. There's other options. Could that be what I think it is, straight ahead? Could it be? About to find out. Look at this view, look at this walk. That's the bridge I'm walking along, and that's Disneyland. Just about making the distance to massive hotel, the signature tower, and I believe I was correct, that's Disney Sea, Tower of Terror in the distance. You don't get to see this by train, this is a different view. The wrong way. I was hoping I could get on this side of the bridge. That's clearly not possible. So, perfect seaside Disney view isn't going to happen here, but maybe I'll find it somewhere else. One pro tip if you do decide this, make sure you have time to arrive on 5, because I did according to Google, but I seem to be slightly lost. Okay, I wasn't actually lost, so just a lot of winding roads. I found where I'm going 10 seconds later. It's definitely the case that I really like to do detours. I don't even have time for detours, because I took a detour for that lovely spring and some parks, and now I'm going to have 15 minutes less. I'll live somehow. And I think we're here. And I have, how long to get to my park? 15 minutes. I think that might actually be just about doable. This is in the distance, Bon Voyage. I'm just arriving. I guess this isn't the usual entryway. Something I am realising, because I've not been to Disney in a long time. The hotels seem like kind of experiences in themselves. I wonder if I could have just rocked up early, just had a wander around the hotels for a few hours. Too late. There's something over there. Don't know what it is. Well, it's officially hit 5 o'clock, so I've officially missed out. I think we're about 2 minutes away from Disney time plus queuing. So I could have planned it a tiny bit better. But I mean, actually what it looked like walking along the river. Why is no camera doing this? There we go, walking along the river was what actually made it take quite a bit longer. And that was worth it, because that view of Disney from there was, you know, we got more than 2 minutes of that by itself. So I should have set off 10 minutes earlier, but anyhow. And there it is.
Ahoy everyone! Welcome to Tokyo Disney Sea.
Well, $40 gets you as far as being in the park and then leaving again. Once you're in there, you know, the prices are expensive and you're on your own. But seats when you're waiting. It's amazing. For some reason, I have my whole own row to deal with. It's because it's a zigzag. I'm an idiot. Just the journey here was enough to make this die. This customer's run out of battery, so I guess we're going freehand. You can't tell, it's a Disney park. Everyone's wearing masks because that's what we do here. Thank God. Really hits different up close. I think I will try and go inside it for one of the rides, but I'm going to walk around as much as possible during the daylight. Let's try and see the whole thing if I can. There's a lot. But if the wait time says 5 minutes, just about stomach it. So this ride I've just been on honestly looked like Dodgems, but it's actually just like randomised different, well, it's not going to be randomised, is it? But different people go on different routes around the pool, so it kind of looks chaotic, even though it's organised. It's cool. I liked it. So far this theme park just reeks of subtlety. There's not much Disney around, which feels crazy, but it's nice. It's a cool place to walk around. kind of cool. Apartment building. Not apartment, just warehouse. Not immersive. But that looks intense, yo. Wait 10 minutes to unlike. It's an outside coaster? Why not? It's been so long since I've been on a roller coaster. Actually, so long. See just how long they expect you to wait here. Like, there is a bit of a wait. I am so lucky to be here right now. Feels like maybe 4 hours would not be enough when the country opens up. But right now, give it a go. So I've not been on a roller coaster in like half my life, I think. Not like a one that goes up right there. Like, I don't remember screaming ever. But like, I laughed. I didn't scream, I laughed. That was fun. That's some of the first Disney characters I've seen. Kind of accidentally queued up for this that goes just up and down, but the wind was really nice. I thought it was another ride that maybe is somewhere around here. It's that one, literally right there. But I thought today was going to be the cheapest way to visit Disneyland, but my headphones have started to break. It could be the most expensive Disney trip after all. Oh, that looks pretty. I want to go there. I want to come back for that ride. That's one I actually want to go to. I heard it was good. But it's inside, so it can wait. The sun is coming down. Okay, that's really cool. That's amazing. Half the refreshment stations are closed, which is interesting. Oh, you can go inside here. Wow. Oh, the wind here as well is beautiful. I need to go wherever that is at some point. Time is currently 6:44. Almost 2 hours in. Been on 3 or 4 rides. Looked around a lot of things. It's a bit of a whistle-stop tour. But I mean, I just want to see as much as possible as soon as possible and then decide where I want to spend more time, you know? So I'm back here. I've not been that way yet. I've been this way, but I haven't seen anything like a fucking castle, so we're going there. Real or fake? You decide. And from Tokyo Sea, just over the bridge, you can see the actual sea. Pretty cool. Those lights just make my heart go. I don't know why. It looks awesome. That's slightly terrifying. Just check the app quickly. There's 2 places I haven't seen yet, so I'm going to go to them, and then I can go inside on some rides, I guess. This really is a whistle-stop tour, but it means I don't have time to look in any shops or eat any food, which is expensive. So this kind of helps with the cheap part. Why am I only now just realising I have a Kingdom Hearts shirt? I could have wore today to do this pink. I mean, Disney. I could wear my Disney clothes. But no, I'm just gorgeous instead. And I swore. That's a beep. And back at the castle. So now I've done a full loop. I've seen everything. So I'm going to go inside. I'm going to go on the ride inside the mountain. About a half hour away. That's the longest one. And then, you know, I like seeing things in the light and dark. I'm going to come out. It's going to be pitch black with just the Disney lights. And I get to walk around all again. Well, I thought it might be pitch black, but the ride was 5-minute queue, and that ride was awesome. It was like, you did go up and down the mountain, and it was just like a slow ride, and then a sudden like fast up and drop at the end, and it made me like go like, not like a laugh, like an actual whoa, this is kind of intense, because like before it, the animatronic before it, I didn't video it, I don't know, maybe you video the rides, I don't, but it was like almost scary. It was so well done. It was like so realistic. It was like an alien scary thing, and it moved so coolly. So yeah, that ride, that was cool. I mean, it was 5-minute queue. I could go on it again, maybe give it an hour. What's that, 5 rides?
For your safety.
Another ride down, 20,000 leagues under the sea. That was okay, it was fine. There was some cool bits. It wasn't like this is the best thing in my life. I've lost count now. So when I edit this at the end, I'll probably have a number somewhere on the screen, won't I? Probably not. So this place was hidden. Completely. That was a nice little ride, good music. Yeah, I approve. I have a decision now, and now it's all closed. Toy Story is something I do quite like a lot. There's a ride on the other side of the theme park with a 35-minute wait time. That's so much more than everywhere else. So I could either go there and have that be my night, or I could do other things, much less wait time. And I guess that's the only thing I'm losing out by this limited time. But I think I'm just gonna walk around at night. I think I just enjoy that more than whatever the ride is. I mean, I'm going to do other rides. I'm tempted to go in the mountain again and go to that ride again. I enjoyed it, but for now, onward. There's literally nobody in this queue, but they want us to walk all the way around. We have to go in here, do we? Surely not. Or like around there, I don't know. I guess maybe this is this part of the ride? Maybe this is the ride. Maybe you're just having a look around. This is pretty cool, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm curious now. Am I just going to get to the end of this? And it's good, like, thanks for playing. I think maybe not, but this is a cool place anyway. So I'm going to just enjoy it. No, it's alright. Alright, I kind of set myself up that. That was the longest queue. It's now 2023. I mean, it was only about 10 minutes. And it might have been my favourite ride. I don't know. I was set up so well, like the effects and the Indiana Jones replica was cool, and the There was like a fireball and there was like darts. Whew. And the Toy Story one, I can miss that. Oh, and you might be thinking these wait times seem too good to be true. They kind of are. Which is the third catch that I edited in. As I was going around the park, I kind of realised this is too good to be true. Oh, it actually is. More on that once I've left. I think I might have stumbled across a new area I just missed. This place is pretty massive. If you don't walk as fast as me, 4 hours might be a struggle. So I thought I didn't like thrill rides, and I kind of changed my mind today. I've enjoyed a few of the things. I thought let's go on Tower of Terror, but I have left it too late. It finished about 10 minutes ago. I just rushed over here just in case I could make it in time, but it is over. So I'm either thinking maybe go on the mountain again, just about got it, or just have chill. I've kind of been rushing around. Maybe I actually just relax a bit. Let's have a look. Maybe I go and see why there's bunch of people dancing over here. I'm kind of curious now. I must have missed something. First Mickey Mouse I've seen all day. Sounds like it's just finished. I decided not to rush. I didn't come on the ship. I wasn't too fussed. It's like I've been on a ship. Maybe there's something special about it. But I'm in now. I've got 10 minutes and I'll see you anyway. Let's finish off. I think there might be SeaWorld just in the distance. They do like to lock you off from the outside world at Disneyland with these large barriers, but this ship they didn't do it high enough because that would obviously look weird. So I do like being able to just see the cars and the lights of everywhere else in the world. I've left the park and I have things to say, but currently it's 21:09. Let's see how many minutes away the closest convenience store is from Disneyland, because I didn't need anything. I didn't need to. There was enough to do. I saved money on food. I know some of the food's good, but you know, whatever. We'll talk about other stuff later, but yes, I think I could do with a little bit to eat and a convenience store could fix that, while also being an interesting factoid. And the winner is Lawson's. If it will focus. No, it won't. Well, it is Lawson's, which I've not actually been to very much. I've only been a few times. They just don't happen to be where I'm walking. I guess I'm happy to see one. So let's see what kind of little snacks they can give me. Oh, and I forgot to say, it's that's my watch. Focus? No. Well, it's 21:22, even if it doesn't want to focus. So about 13 minutes away. Alright, so I got this. It was 120 yen. That looks really good. Hopefully it is. I'll try it. Not on camera, probably. Should I be trying food on camera? I don't know. It's hard to eat while holding a camera and doing this, whatever. I'm not going to. Anyway, what was it saying? Oh yeah, Google suggests I take a walk by the river the whole way, but I've kind of done that on the way here, so I'm going to take an extra 3-minute walk to go somewhere different. I'm going to eat this, then I'm finally going to say what the third catch is, because it might be apparent from watching this, but I feel like you really needed to watch it to realise it, because it's only through me doing it that I realised what the third catch was. When I came into this video planning, when I said earlier, oh, there's 2 catches, I'm done being clickbaited, that was the God's honest truth. But now we're here. So, bread, catch. So catch 3, I just gave the long explanation on that. I'll have to make it shorter because my phone doesn't have the space. Basically, there are 3 reasons why people might not want to come to Disney in Japan right now. 1, it's been open in Japan for the last 1.5 years while tourism has been closed. So people who live in Japan who wanted to come have been able to. I've only been here 3 weeks, so I came while I could, and God, it was good. I thought I might get on 2 rides maybe, but I got on like 10. I don't know how many. Number's going to be somewhere on screen right now. But that really is the big catch that I've just said in there. Tourism is closed currently. Once tourism for Japan opens up, there's going to be a huge demand for everything in Tokyo. Every place I've gone has been walkable, has been survivable. Compared to the pictures online that I've seen from years ago, it's been crazy nice. So I think Tokyo Disney is going to be the same. 5-minute ride times, no. Those massive long waits for hours, I expect to see a lot more of those. So I am in a blessed position to be in Japan right now. If you watch my other videos, you'll have seen I'm on a working holiday visa that's let me get in right now. I'm taking advantage of it. So if you don't live in Japan, by the time you're able to come here, it's going to be pretty similar. And finally, COVID cases in Tokyo have really gone up. It's now at the highest warning level, which means even within Japan, maybe some families are discouraged from visiting. So I think there's 3 big reasons why the parks will be less busy than usual. Oh, and maybe because it's a weekday pass. I was thinking you can get a weekend pass for a bit more money and come in 2 hours earlier at 3 p.m. But maybe weekends are a lot busier. Maybe you actually get to go on less rides. There's still has enough time to look around, okay? And then I got all the rides. So I think I'm going to come on a weekday again in September when I come to see Disney, the main park. Oh, and there wasn't any fireworks as well because those are off for 2 months. Maybe that discourages some people. There's a ton of reasons why people aren't going to Disney right now. And that means there are all those reasons that this pass is perfect right now. When you get to come to Japan, if you're currently in Japan and you haven't been to Disney in the last 1.5 years, go now. It is such a good time. Even with this pass, 4-hour pass, bargain. If you're not in Japan right now and you have to wait for everyone else to get in, maybe 4 hours isn't going to cut it. And I can't give that opinion right now, but I am very thankful to have it right now. So there's your 3 catches. Not clickbait, but this was at the end because you really needed the context to see how many rides I get on. Because I hadn't planned this 3rd catch. I just thought, hey, actually this makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? But yeah, as my phone battery is nearing the end of it, I think this is just looking like a pretty residential area that I'm walking through. Not the most exciting. Maybe if you're an extra 20 minutes out your way, find something more exciting, but I enjoy walking through these areas anyway. Don't know, don't ask me why. I just enjoy seeing different things, so this is good for me. But for yourself, you know, this is the very niche thing. Maybe it's worth the extra 200 yen to get it. Right, I'm literally having to delete apps in order to keep recording. I'm on my 3rd app deletion now, so I'm going to call this video here. Thanks so much for watching. Any questions on Disney or anything Japan, leave them in the comments below. So when I do a Q&A, I'll answer them, or maybe just reply for it if it's a quick one. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing my little exploration. I had a really fun day. That 4 hours was lovely, and the walk was lovely, and yes, take care of yourself. Bye.